my dear crafters, today we have the most amazing Coffin Treat Box you've ever seen. I mean, look at this. And you won't believe how quick we're going to put it together. Just look at the length of this video. You see how great this is. Let me show you what it looks like inside so you can decorate as much as you want. It's like 2 runs on your cutting machine because it's one big die set that cuts the whole thing, cuts the top, the lid, and the bottom. And this one is the one we're making together. We're making a shaker. So let me just show you. I'm still going to decorate here, but I added some stars and candies. And look at this. That's the one we are making together. Look at how cool this is, guys. And it's so fast, so easy to make. Really, this is a new die set called 3D Coffin Gift Box by Scrap Diva Design. She's like the queen of boxes, honestly. She has great ideas. And yeah, so that's what we're using today. First, I'll show you the die set, and then we're going to assemble one. And you're going to be like, I need to get it right now, because great for party favors, to decorate your home, to gift the kids in your life, the adults and the adult kids and the kids. Just very, very good size. It is, let me just show you here. It is 5.5 by almost 3, 1 3/4, so 1 3/4, 5.5 here. So you can fit a lot inside these boxes, a lot of treats. So without further ado, let me show you the die set, and then we're going to make this one. And here's the full die set. Very, very straightforward. We have the box here. This is the lid. This is the bottom of the box, and it has these notches here that makes it much easier to open the box. See? So that's the lid, the bottom, and you see we're going to put one together. We have these 2 options for outlines and decoration. One of them allows you, and that's the one we're going to use, this one here. It cuts the coffin shape, but also this outline here like a frame. Everything is stitched. And the reason for that is that you can make, and that's what we're doing today, a shaker. So you can use it to make a shaker, and that's what we're doing today. And the other one is a little bit smaller, but it is also, let me show you, yeah. So you can kind of play with these 2. Here you can see the outside is this one here, and the inside is the inside of this one. So you can mix and match and layer it like this, so it makes it pop. That's what I did in this case. So you have one that is smaller, see, and one that is a little bit bigger. So you can do the outline, which is great. And for decoration, we have these 4 things here. We have the cross, we have a beautiful spider, almost didn't come. We have the pumpkin, and the pumpkin is what I use here. So it basically cuts the shape of the pumpkin and the resting piece, and that's this piece right here. So an amazing die set, guys. This is a must, honestly. So I'm going to put this away, and we're going to assemble one, and you see how quick, how easy to mass produce it is. So here we have the lid, and you know, because of the notch here. And the great thing about this die is that it comes with all the scoring lines done for you. So you have scoring lines here and all around. Basically, all you need to do on one pass, you have this, that's the lid, and you're just going to fold on the scoring lines. That's all you need to do. So you just go around, and I'm going to just do this really fast so you don't have to watch this for a long time. I like to play, every time you do this paper is pretty thick, so kind of play with it a little bit. It's like you telling the paper what you're going to do. And the reason for that is that you're breaking the fibers, and it stops the paper from cracking, because that's one disadvantage of very thick cardstock. It does crack very easily. So basically this is it. We're done with the scoring of at least the sides here, and all we need to do is score on the flaps. Make sure that you have all the scoring. Yeah, so it's basically here here and here.
A lot of change, been through a lot of pain. Some things are not
so that's it. Easy peasy, very quick. And basically, guys, what we're going to do is just glue it. Look at that. Look how quick this is. And I am in love with this. I'm sure that I'm going to sell a lot of these on my craft fair because it's so easy to do. So you were just going to glue, and I find that this part here, the bottom and the top part of the box, it's easier if you kind of do it together like this. It helps shape it in a way. So I do this, and then I use my bone folder to press it in to make sure that it's well glued and like that. And you just keep doing it all the way around. Very, very easy.
As they were a year ago, but all will be okay.
So here we are. This is our lid. I use some stickers here with just some words. I'm going to, I think, use more decoration later. And guess what I forgot? I forgot to put the shaker part here, but we can do it now. So let's do it together. It's better to do it before you assemble the box, but you can also do it. So basically what I did was, as I showed you, we have a piece, and let me get it. This one here that cuts the outline. So you cut at least 3 of these, depending on how flimsy or thick your paper is. On mine, I have 3 layers, just to make it more sturdy. So I added 1 layer, and then the acetate, and then 2 more layers. And then after that, of course, I cut a little bit of foam adhesive. So I have 2 layers of foam adhesive here. That's how I prepared it. So I just put it all the way around, and we are going to add some sequins. So I'm gonna add some of these. Oh, and one tip for you, I always glue a few of the elements that I'm going to have in the shaker, because if it moves around, you always have something showing on the top, because it does tend to stay at the bottom. So I usually glue a little bit of it. So I'm going to put a whole bunch of these. I think that's enough, yeah. And I have a little bit of glue here, of gold, because I love my gold. So a little bit of gold. And I have this orange, it's like little hearts, but just because of the orange, I want to do that. Let me see. A little bit of green, why not? These are little stars. And I think that's it. Oh, yellow, we have some yellow here too. This is for Michael's, in case you're asking yourself. That's for Michael, and it has these little things that I love, and I use it a lot on my shakers. So I'm going to keep it all in the middle, a little bit like that. And now we're going to glue this. So all you need to do now is to take this off. And hopefully this is thick enough, I mean, tall enough, because sometimes some people do 3 layers. I did 2. We'll see if it works. It should. I never do 3, so it should be fine. So here we go. There we go. So all I need now is, I'm actually going to turn it around and press it to make sure that it stays in place. Should have done this before I closed the box, the lid, but that's fine. And look at that, we have our shaker. How cool is that? And I used the cross inside, so there we are. Amazing. Here is the bottom. I did it off camera because it's the same thing, guys. There's no difference. It comes out just like this. You're going to assemble the same way. This is just an idea for you to decorate. Remember that it has this beautiful spider. So I added a layer here, and I added the spider inside. And here is the lid. I added some sayings here, but I think I'm going to spice it up a little bit more. So there is my beautiful box. Amazing. And this one, I think this is my fave, guys. Let me know which one do you like best. I mean, this is cool because it's shaker, but black, and oh my gosh, I love this one. So I added some bats and stars, and I just wanted it to be really cool, this one. So I also added paper inside because you can use it for the inside as well. Just wanted to decorate it as much as I could. So these are our two amazing Halloween boxes. I hope you enjoyed it. And let me know in the comments which one is your favorite. This one takes a little longer because shakers always do. But this is the best to make. Like sit in one afternoon and you make like a dozen of these very, very fast. Thank you so much and you have a wonderful day. Don't forget to use my coupons, okay? My coupon code is Paula, so you get 10% off. Thank you.